stop chasing, okay? In this video, I'm going to get you clear on why it is important to take action, okay? Now, there have been a lot of awesome trades, enough this week that were able to really change the trajectory of your life. But what I've noticed is that there's a lot of people who refuse to take action, whether it's joining the proper community, whether it's just hitting the button and entering the trade. And I really want you guys to understand that this is actually leading to you being worse off, right? Now, I know that sometimes we do not feel ready for things, and that's a good thing, right? This gives you an opportunity to train your brain to get over things that feel a little bit uncomfortable. Now, I want to walk you through a few examples to help you to understand why taking action now is important, so that when opportunities present themselves, you're already in motion, you're already ready, you're already in the habit of taking action. Now, the thing about taking action is that it activates a part of your brain, right? The RAS, reticular activating system. Okay? I might have said that wrong, but it activates a part of your brain that starts to see things, right, more clearly. What this part of your brain does, RAS, what it does is it essentially highlights, right? It highlights or shines a spotlight on things, right? Whatever that thing is that you decided to take action on, it highlights it and magnifies it and almost draws it near you in various situations, right? A prime example of this is when you go and you buy a new car, right? The moment that you took action on buying that new car, now you all of a sudden start seeing that car in a ton of different places. Like, are people copying me, or like did they see me at the? So all of a sudden the whole world is getting the car that you have. No, what's happening is your brain is opening up to the possibilities, right? This is critical when it comes to taking action. Another great example is when you start working out, when you decide that you're going to take action on working out, man, you be looking in the mirror like, I'm him. You know what I mean? You look in the mirror and nobody can tell you anything, right? Because what you see in the mirror is a direct result of the possibilities that there is to come because of the action that you took, right? When you take action, it opens your mind up to the new possibilities where you can physically see it with your eyes. This is critical, y'all. Do you know when you start working out, it takes upward of 60 days for somebody who's not you to recognize it? Some people may be like, oh, well, they're not as close to you as you are. That's not necessarily true. What happens is a lot of the results that you think you're getting in the early part of your journey, you're really not getting. But you can see it, right? You can see it. It's very important to take action. All right. I get on YouTube Live every day. This is a way of giving back. This is a way of getting people to get the thing that I wasn't able to get early on in trading, right? I tell you guys all the time, I'm never gatekeeping levels. I'm never gatekeeping any of the information that you need to learn. You could come to the YouTube and learn more than what you pay thousands for. Okay. So I'm always going to be here as a source to give you what you need to be successful in trading, but you have to take action. All right. A lot of people didn't take action on Netflix, and you see what Netflix did, not just on Monday and Tuesday, but the whole week. And then today it went even crazier. There are people who literally changed their lives in one trade. Why? Because they took action. One trade. Do things like this happen every single day? No, I'm not saying that. But if you show up consistently and you decide to take action consistently, when those huge opportunities do come, you're not going to hesitate to take them. And what the universe does sometimes is it gives you a little reward. It gives you a little boost, a little surprise, and it may feel like luck. But the only way that you align with luck is by taking action. You can't get lucky if you don't take action. Hear me. You can't even get lucky if you don't take action. All right. Now, I don't want to get too redundant, but I want you guys to understand the importance of this. This week, we made like 7 trades that were right on point, and some in which gave us more than what we expected. Right? 0 losses this week. All right. Continue to show up. Continue to take action. All right. Remember, invest smart so that you can live free. If you are not planning to, you might want to turn your notifications on. Don't miss another YouTube live. Don't miss another opportunity to change your life. And when you all are finally ready, take that step to join the Prosperity Collective. Okay? The proof is in the pudding. I'm not even going to sit here and try to convince you. I'm going to be real. I'm done trying to convince people. When you join, you'll see. And I'll leave it at that. All right? Y'all take care. It's always love over here. Peace.